ang ating pag-uusapan, the strategy formulation. Alright? Ngayon, now that meron na tayong goal, okay, we have the goal of increasing profits by 100% na nanggaling sa SWOT analysis natin about our internal conditions and our SWOT nanggaling sa environmental. Napansin nyo, mula baba, pataas, pataas, pababa. Hindi lang tayo bumunot ng mga ano natin, ng mga goals natin. Meron tayong pinagbasihan. Okay, we go to our fourth step, which is strategy formulation or strategy development, depende kung saan mo nakita. How to make the goal happen. Okay, so here's the part where we'll use all the information we got, as I mentioned, from step 1, 2 to 3, and create a detailed initiative. Now, how? We look at our business identity again para ma-remind tayo kung ano ang ating mission, vision, our core values, our what, why, or who for the business. Then we look at our environmental and SWOT to know what should be prioritized. Meron bang kailangan na i-prioritize muna natin as we move along. What we can do base sa ating mga resources. What we can't based sa ating mga limitations or the laws or whatsoever. And what we shouldn't, again, based from, the legal and tawag dito, business conditions that we do not have. Okay? We look at them. Miss Jane, paano mo na ng mic?
Sorry po.
Yes. Okay. Alright. Sige. Okay. Alright. Then, we look at our goals, yung SMART natin, for the business, new or continuing, I would say any business's goal is to grow. No business has a goal to purposely fail. Okay, so we look at our SMART goals for the next year by October 25. Yan. Kinosolidate lang natin. Okay? Strategy formulation is how to meet the target. And again, there are many ways to formulate a strategy. For the purposes of this course, yung napag-usapan natin from 2 weeks ago, ito ang gagamitin natin. Madaming paraan para gumawa ng strategiya, believe me. Pero ito lang muna titignan natin para hindi tayo masyado ma-confuse. Competitive strategy and cooperative strategy. Right? Ngayon, medyo nako-connect nyo na. Goal natin is to increase our profits. Na ngayon, mamimili na tayo. Anong competitive strategy gagawin natin? Anong cooperative strategy na papa-implement natin sa ating business? And all of these na-discuss nyo from 2 weeks ago. So, for the purposes of this course, ito muna gagamitin natin. Okay? Nare-recall nyo ba to? Cost leadership. Sino nakakaalala nito? Sino nag-report nito? Cost leadership. Yes, yung nag-raise ang hand. Go. Go, Miss Baldo.
Sir, parang ito po yung yung low pricing po kung saan po
Tama.
tama.
Tama ka. Differentiation strategy. Sino nag-report nito? Oh, yes, Miss Rodeline. Miss Rodeline, yes.
Ay, sir, para sa akin po, parang kabaligtaran po siya ng leadership. Rinig po ako?
Yes.
Rinig po.
Yes, Miss Rodeline.
Para sa akin po, kabaligtaran po siya ng cost leadership. Kasi kung yung cost leadership, mas nyo po yung mas mababang presyo sa differentiation naman po. Mas priority yung quality.
Focus strategy. Thank you, Miss Rodeline. Focus strategy or niche strategy. Sino nakaalala nito? Niche strategy. Miss Angeline Torregosa. Ito. Sige, Miss Rodeline ulit. Niche strategy.
Sa focus naman po, meron ka lang pong maliit na saklaw ng customer.
Good.
Yun lang po, sir, naalala ko.
Tama. Diversification. Ito, di ko lang kung na-report nyo. Diversification strategy. Ano yun? Pero nandun na rin. Nakalagay na rin eh. Go. Miss Angeline, go. Anong diversification strategy?
Like, ito po yung mga practices na ginagamit po ng mga companies para po i-expand pa po, palawakin pa po yung nila.
Tama.
Business.
Diversify pa. Very good. Customer intimacy. Any ideas? Di ko lang kung na-discuss to. Any idea? What is customer intimacy? Nandun na, nasa pangalan na, customer intimacy. Ano kaya siya?
Relation with, sir, customer.
Exactly. Tama. Ang strategy mo is instead of the product base, the customer base. You're into providing customer service. That's one strategy that you can use. O, move tayo sa cooperative strategies. What are strategic alliances? Go. Sige, go. Walang tama, walang mali. Meron lang maling-mali. Sir Peter, ikaw. Sir Peter. Strategic alliances. Okay, Sir Sir Well-June. Tapos si Miss Grace.
May idea lang din po, sir. Parang
Mhm.
collaboration po between two businesses yung may pareho po silang goal na gustong i-achieve.
Tama, that's good. Alliance. Siyempre, hindi ka naman makipag-alliance sa magkasalungat kayo ng goal, di ba? Pag nag-raise kayo na, please keep them, raised, Okay, franchising, Miss, sino yung nag-raise na? Miss Jane ba? Tama ba? Franchising, ano franchising? Go. Sige, walang tama, walang mali. Maling-mali lang meron. Tama-tama, iba na yun. What is franchising? Oh, go. Sa Angeline.
Like parang distributing po siya ng mga products or services na nag-i-involve po ng franchisor.
Tama, yes, franchisor. Tama ka. Yes. Oh, what are joint ventures, Mr. Torregosa?
Combination po ng dalawa or maraming parties po.
Joint ventures, that's good. In making a brand new project. Tama yan. Okay? Para, just to add lang, differentiation ng strategic alliances sa joint ventures. Pag joint ventures, dalawang kumpanya might be related or not into creating a new project. Okay, joint ventures. Strategic alliances, mga limited joining. Usually, pag ganyan, hindi sila related. Kunyari tayo sa TQM, kuha tayo sa ibang industry. Okay, kunyari sa napaka-unrelated, kung may skincare, may mga food, o ganun. So, that's a strategic alliance. Last one, licensing agreements. Anyone? Any idea? Miss Baldo, licensing agreements.
Sir, example, lang po, try lang po. Parang ito po yung contract po ng isang company po.
Tama. Pwedeng ikaw ang nagpapakontrata ng yung formula, for example. Or tayo yung nangihiram ng formula ng iba. Okay? Mga agreements yan. Last one, acquisition. Ito, madali na to. Ano acquisition? Go. Ano acquisition? Let's go. Miss Rona, ikaw.
Lang po, sir.
Mhm.
Ano po siya, sir? Parang nagpo-purchase to another company to kino-control po yung asset.
Oo, binibili natin sa madaling salita. Well, with acquisition, it can be a competitive strategy, pero mostly it's a cooperative strategy. Kasi syempre, usually, hindi naman papayag ang isang business na ibenta ang sarili nila without their cooperation. Ano yung pinuwersa mong kunin, di ba? So, it's a cooperative strategy. Nagawa ka ng paraan for them to cooperate, for them also to sell the business to you. Of course, may gastos, but in a way, it's a cooperative strategy because you get their talents, you get their assets, you get their resources as part of your own business. Hey, so far so good. Galing, guys. Okay. So, sabi nila, hindi daw totoo tong picture na to. Joke lang. Okay. So, mabilis na activity lang. Okay. So far, na-gets nyo na yung strategy formulation. Anong magandang strategy? Based sa ating goal, based sa ating SWOT, based sa ating internal analysis, based sa ating identity. Okay? I want you to give me examples. Magbibigay ako ng mga strategies. Ang goal natin, magbibigay kayo ng example, ano magiging itsura nun para sa ating business. Siyempre, for reference, pwede nyo gamitin to, babalik natin to. Okay, so eto tayo. Nag-meeting tayo ngayon. Business meeting tayo right now. Kayong lahat, kayo ang mga CEOs. Ang dami CEO ng business natin. Lahat ata CEO na. Pero sige, lahat. Promote na natin CEO. Okay? Right. So, gagawa tayo ng competitive strategy. Right? So, anong magiging itsura ng business natin pag naging tayo, cost leadership? Anyone, go. Ano magiging itsura ng TQM Beauty pag naging cost leadership siya? Oh, Miss Maricar, welcome. Ready ka? Nandiyan ka? Miss Maricar. Miss Maricar? Hindi ka ready si Miss Maricar. Oh, anyone, ano magiging itsura ng TQM Beauty pag naging cost leadership siya? Go. Miss Darlina. Oh, Miss Baldo, go.
Sir, try lang po.
Yes, try
Dahil
lang.
po, mura lang po yung, bali parang mababa lang po yung presyo ng beauty products. Mas marami pong mag-a-avail ng mga customer.
As basic as that. Kung pinili natin ang cost leadership, base sa ating mga ganito, ang mangyayari, bababaan natin yung presyo natin. Alright? O, next one, differentiation. Miss Yuki, ano magiging itsura ng negosyo natin pag nag-differentiation strategy tayo?
Ano po sir, since unique yung products, sa atin lang po sila titingin. Ganun. Hindi po sila maghahanap sa iba. Ganun po.
One way is to, yun na nga, unique products or service is to improve the quality. Na-mention nga na with differentiation, mas magmamahal. Pero yung quality na nakukuha mo, hindi tulad no sa ibang negosyo. Okay? O, focus strategy, ano magiging itsura niya pag ito kinuha natin? O, Miss Alona, ano magiging itsura ng TQM Beauty pag focus strategy tayo?
For me lang, sir, try lang po. Pag focus strategy po kasi nakafocus lang po tayo sa product po. More or less, hindi po sorry, wait lang. So, may possible po na mag-expand pa po yung product natin po. Kapag nagustuhan po ng mga customer.
Okay, good try, good try. Well, sa focus strategy, Miss Yuki, ikaw nag-guys ng kamay. Thank you, Miss Alona. So, pero anong magiging itsura pag focus strategy tayo?
Mamimit po natin yung expectation ng mga target customer natin kasi dun lang po tayo nakafocus.
That's also one. Pag sinabi natin focus strategy, ang negosyo natin, magpo-focus lang tayo sa isang segment ng market. For example, ang bebenta lang natin ay mga babae at the ages of 35 to 45 na ganito ang klase ng yung preference. We're trying to be more specific. That's one strategy. Hindi mo man makuha yung buong merkado, pero meron kang niche na alam mo at almost at 100% will buy whatever you're selling. That's the focus strategy. Diversification, ayun naman yung nasabi ni Miss Alona na ine-expand natin, sinusubukan natin magbenta sa ibang market segments. Maybe TQM Beauty could also sell to mga lalaki, mga guys na into skincare products. That's a diversification strategy. O, customer intimacy. Anong magiging itsura ng TQM pag ito ginawa natin strategy? Go! Miss Jane, go!
Try lang po. Ano po, since sa customer intimacy po, parang nagpo-focus po tayo sa customer service and mostly po sa feedback po ng customers about sa product.
Tama yan. Kumbaga, yung binibenta mong produkto, may back-end. Kumbaga, kumusta? How can we serve you more? Hindi porket nabenta na natin yung natapos na yung natin, obligasyon natin. O, Miss Christine.
Sir, parang patuloy ka po mag-innovate kasi mas papakinggan mo po kung ano po yung hinahanap ng mga tao kasi nga po nagpo-focus ka po sa pag-build po ng relationship between you sa customer.
That's also one. Feedback is important and you have to make your customers feel that their feedback is very important. Hindi lang yan nakapaskil na your feedback is important. You have to make them feel na importante yung ginawa mo feedback because you want to be intimate with them. Okay, cooperative strategy naman tayo. Ano magiging itsura ng negosyo natin pag may strategic alliances? Go! Go. Miss Yuki, go!
Pwede po mag-expand yung product natin. Pwede po yung mga maging lahat na po yung target customer natin and also the product po. Pwedeng yun nga po, expand.
Expanding is also there by partnering. Hanap tayo ng partner na ibang brand. Kunyari, partner kayo sa aking thesis 401 class. Diba? Na nagbebenta rin ng ano. So tama ka, if we do that, mag-expand din yung ano natin, market base natin. We're strategically choosing the right allies for our business. Okay? Franchising, ano yung itsura nun? Si Miss Joyce ba yung nagtaas na kamay? Miss Joyce, go! Ano yung itsura ng franchising pag nag-franchise tayo sa negosyo natin? Miss Joyce. Sir Weljun.
Ano lang po sir, try lang din po. So sa franchising po, parang inaalaw natin na gamitin yung brand natin to expand or attract more company. And parang humingi din po tayo ng, yung work po hindi sa atin lahat. Parang may mga outside force din po na tutulong sa atin.
That's right. Pag sa franchising, we partner with smaller this is usually our smaller business and we allow them to use the brand of TQM. May mga partner na hindi naman kailangan nila palitan yung pangalan ng business nila. That can be strategic alliances. Pero pag sinabi natin franchising, you can either maghanap ka ng mga tao na interesado magtayo ng TQM business for their own, tayo rin makikinabang dyan, or find other smaller business na magdadala ng TQM. Okay? Iba siya sa acquisition, pero somehow related din. Alright? O, joint ventures, ano magiging itsura nun with TQM? Sino nag-raise ng kamay kanina? Joint ventures, ano magiging itsura nun? Go, go, go. Pag nag-joint venture tayo, creating a new entity. Ayan na, may sirat na. Sino ba yung nagtaas ng kamay? Miss Baldo, ikaw ba nagtaas ng kamay? Come on, ano magiging itsura ng... yan, Miss Angeline. Ano magiging itsura ng business natin pag nag-joint venture tayo?
Makakagawa ng new product po, sir.
That's one. May bago tayong project. Siyempre, pwede tayong maghanap ng kapartner. Yung kapartner natin would help us develop a new venture. Miss Yuki.
Pwede po tayong pumasok sa international or like foreign po. Example, kung local po tayong company.
Yes, that's also one. Joint venture, a new entity. Makipag-partner tayo with another organization, perhaps in Korea, for us to create something new. It could be a sub-business. It could be a brand new business there or dito. Diba? Licensing agreement. Ano itsura nun pag ginawa natin yung sa negosyo natin? Go, go, go. Lalo na may FDA approval pala yung natin, yung produkto natin. Miss Baldo, go.
Sir, kapag may license po yung isang business, mas madali ka pong mag-operate po.
Okay, pinapayagan natin ng siguro kung may gustong gumamit ng ating lineup, ang ating formula. Siyempre, kung patented, kung may may intellectual, may protection ba? Bawal kopyahin ng ibang pwede natin ipahiram in such a sense that we come to an agreement granting them access. And lastly, ano itsura pag may nag-acquire tayo ng other businesses para sa TQM? Ito, madali na yan. Ano itsura? Anong gagawin natin? Kung ito pinili nating strategy. Okay, Miss Yuki, go!
Our brand name po, sir, will magiging makalat, sir, or magiging kilala.
Tama. Bibili tayo ng, we acquire smaller businesses na siguro nagsisimula pa lang, and then, we expand our brand. That's what most big businesses do. For example, Google, pag may nakita silang tech startup na medyo naging matunog, they try to buy that. They could either buy the license or they could buy the entire company. Right? That's good. So far, so good. Nagigis naman natin. So yun, so based from the selection of strategy formulation, either competitive or cooperative, namimili tayo kung anong strategy ang relevant. Siyempre, paano ba natin masasabi kung relevant ang isang strategy? Hindi naman lahat pwede nating gawin, di ba? Pwede kang mamili ng maraming strategy. Basta importante na tugma, again, kung sino ka, tugma sa environment, tugma sa SWOT mo, tugma sa goal. Alright? So you can have 1, 2, 3 business strategies. Alright? Relevant. For this example na lang for this example, now we're gonna implement. Nandito na tayo sa stage 5. Nasa strategy implementation na tayo. I-implement na natin yung stage 4, which was strategic, ano ba stage 4 na wala? Tuloy ako. Stage 4 was, strategic formulation. Ngayon, i-implement na natin. Stage 4. Ito magiging itsura niya. The last step. Okay? At a strategic level. Okay. We choose 3. Pwede madami, as I mentioned. In this case, 3 lang naman. Okay? Of course, we based them from all the analysis that we've done. Kasi ano ba magiging punto ng ba't pa natin ginawa yung mga previous analysis kung di rin naman natin susundan. Okay? Okay. So, we implement those strategies. We implement them to the different departments. Okay? I'm sure naalala nyo to. Except si Sir Weljun, nawala nung na ngayon pala na Kung naalala nyo ito, these are the 5 different departments in our example. Nung meron tayong restaurant, di ba? Okay? Now, yung mga departments, depende na yan sa business mo. Iba-iba yan. Businesses have different departments. But for the purposes of our business, TQM Beauty, ito yung 5 departamento na meron tayo. Okay? Yan, ito yung mga departments. Or maybe it's you. Now, remember, under TQM, Total Quality Management, okay? Each parts, each department, each operations are contributing to the whole. Kumbaga, each parts, each departments are necessary to meet the strategy. Alright? So ngayon, from the brain, now we go to the body. Each body parts that we have, or the departments, are important for the strategy. And the strategy important for the body. Siguro imagine a car, kotse, a car with 5 wheels. And each 5 wheels have to go the same direction, obviously. Kung may isa kang gulong, pakabila umaandar, di naging salungat para sa iba, naging sagabal pa, di ba? Lahat ng gulong ng sasakyan mo, may sasakyan bang 5 gulong? Pero yun nagigets yun Kailangan at the same direction. Now, more importantly, bawat gulong ng sasakyan mo should ideally have the same size. No? It's the same size that they make contact to the ground. May isa kang gulong. Tama naman yung papunta siya, pero maliit siya. Hindi siya nag-aambag ba? Wala rin siyang naiitulong. Okay? And more importantly, each wheel, each departments are doing more good than harm. Okay? Naalala niyo yung definition ng total quality management nga. Okay? The management of total. When we say total, all departments, quality is the goods or service that we're trying to provide our customers. And management is the implementation of the plan, controlling, organizing, and evaluating if the plan was successful or not. Okay? But of course, we've learned na every department, they perform at their own pace. Kaya natin ginawa tong spider graph. Kung naalala nyo to, di ba? Nirate natin kada departamento katumbas sa goal ng business. Okay? Importante na meron tayong benchmark. Importante na meron tayong data to work with. Okay? Kamusta ang performance ng bawat departamento? Okay? Itong data na to allows us to feed this information mula itaas, strategy, papunta sa departments going up to the strategy na tutulungan. Okay? Pero goal na lang ng departmental manager. Pero so far, ang idea is that ngayon na nakapili ka ng tatlong strategy that you will do, how will you implement it at each department? How? Kumbaga sa customer service, how do we implement all these strategies in a customer service? Again, it's up to you kung anong magiging paraan para sa'yo with regard din sa capabilities na customer service mo. KPI, anong titignan natin? Key performance indicator. How do we know that yung sa customer service, nakakaambag siya? Kunyari, one KPI is the number of complaining customers. Nabawasan natin from 10, naging na lang, 5. So that's a KPI. We also ask how to manage. Ano yung mga gagawin natin programs? Ano yung mga gagawin natin mga systems to ensure that we monitor the how, and we continue to measure the KPI. Right? And again, if we synergize all departments to contribute to meeting the strategic goal, we meet the SMART goal to increase our profits by 100% by the end of this year and still remaining true to our mission, vision, and values. Okay? Medyo nagigets ba? O biglaan? Questions?
Gets.
Gets naman, sir.
So yun malaking trabaho ang strategiya kasi doon magsisimula yan eh. Kung ang bawat departamento kanya-kanyang galaw lang, hindi nakakaambag sa pangkahalatan, hindi natin masisigurado kung nakakatulong ba sa pangkabuuan. Okay? So importante, may nag-guide sa bawat departamento. Itong guide na to, hindi lang basta dinudukot somewhere else. Yung CEO, yung mga nandun sa posisyon na yun, gumagawa sila ng strategic plan. Again, base sa environment, base sa SWOT, base sa goal na agreed upon, base sa strategy na pinili. Tapos mula doon, i-implement nila sa departamento. Ipapasa nila sa mga department managers. Ito yung pinili nating strategy. Customer intimacy, differentiation, and strategic alliances. For example, ang trabaho ng bawat departamento is to do their programs, ano yung mga kailangan nilang gawin ng mga kung ano operations, mga adjustments, para ma-meet nila yung gusto ng strategy. Kasi at the strategic level, tandaan mo, nasa itaas ka, nakikita mo yung buong mapa. Yung mga bagay na hindi nakikita ng mga tauhan mo, boots on the ground, hindi nila nakikita. Ikaw nasa itaas, nakikita mo paano gumalaw. So malaking tiwala din dapat ang ibigay sa'yo ng departamento. Okay? And syempre, ang tiwala, hindi basta-basta nagagawa yan. Okay? Culture na. Papasok naman ng culture as a leader. Pero that's another topic. Okay? Right. So in summary, a strategy does not happen incidentally. Hindi siya basta-basta. It takes a lot of data. Just like chess. You have to look at the rules of chess. You have to play within the rules. Chess yan, hindi yan dama. Okay? You have to look at your pieces. Tama ba? Bilang ba? Mas marami, ilang bang hari na nakalagay? Isa lang ba? O baka tatlo? Di ba? Also, you have to look at your opponent's pieces. You're moving, they're also moving. Kalaban mo yan, kakumpetensya mo. Okay? You have to know their behaviors, their patterns, how they move. So, hindi ka malalaglag sa isang trap. Or, ikaw ang maglagay sa kanila sa isang patibong. You have to know what are your pieces, anong kayang gawin ng mga pyesa mo, ano yung mga hindi nila kayang gawin. And you have to play the long, smart game. Strategic. Okay? Not the hard, quick game. Hindi yung mabilisan na. And yes, like chess, you will lose some pieces. But remember, everything you do done with strategy does not happen incidentally. Okay? Mayroon niyang mangyayaring returns para sa iyo. Play patiently, play it diligently, play it ethically, play it with very good strategy, and it will not fail you. Okay, yun. All right.